Hell yeah! You're watching The Dusty Show! Let's fucking do it!
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Wednesday night! And if you've never worked out in a sauna in your goddamn blue jeans, let me hear you say it! Woo! Welcome, humanity, to the greatest goddamn show that could ever possibly exist. It's The Dusty Show. How the fuck's everybody doing tonight? Thank you for joining me. Had a little technical difficulties. My camera wouldn't work, goddammit. Tell you what I did. Last show I had technical difficulties. Fucking my stream was cutting off. My computer was like, fuck you, Dusty. You've been pirating shit for 30 years. We're just going to go all wonky. And I was like, oh, hell no, you don't, computer. And I formatted that sumbitch, which means deleted belly up. Had to reinstall everything. So that's what I did yesterday. Reinstalled all my shit. Seems to work way better now. Everything's going gangbusters. So, and I just barely in time got my camera fixed. So, man, I was cussing. I was sweating. But I got it done. That's the important thing. And now I get to hang out with you guys. So, it's all fucking good. Tell you what else I did. Played a new game in VR called Reanimal. You're not supposed to be able to play this game in VR, but I guess you could say I'm somewhat of a bad boy. And I do what I want, babe. I don't follow your rules. So I played it in VR. Pretty good. Pretty cool. I don't know what the fuck's going on, but it's scary as shit. So that's what I did. That's my fucking Tuesday. You guys let me know what you're up to in the chat. And all right, let's go ahead and kick the fucking show off. Get it going. Hey, super chats are open. My buddy, AJ, maybe a new fucking banner. Yeah, look at that shit. Support the show. Scan or screenshot. Call it the Dusty. Dude trying to help me make more money than I'm trying to make for myself. What a good dude. Thank you, AJ. So, hey, QR code. Aim your careful. There, boom, I fixed it. Aim your phone at the QR code. It goes to my PayPal. Hook a brother up. And also, super chat's life of the show. If you want to have me read your words, help out the show. And let me show you guys that I ever do this. Because I'm worthless, but everybody always asks me to. Why don't you ever show the dogs, Dusty? For those of you who are in the know, I run an animal sanctuary. The Humanist Society of Mississippi Animal Sanctuary, where we go to the shelter, and also we get them from around wherever we find them. But basically, dogs and cats, they're about to be euthanized, and we give them forever homes. And I took some video of the doggy dogs. Let's take a look at them. First off, here's boom, little Mister, yeah, Mr. Miss Patty, cute Miss Patty. Oh, Miss Patty. Miss Fatty Patty needs to shave her butt, though. She's getting all mad. I got to get on that. And let's see who else we got on here. We got Mr. Boomer. He's getting all gray, y'all. He's getting super fucking old, Mr. Boomer. Ignore the door. Everything's all dirty because they fucking get dirt all over it. Don't judge me. And who else we got on there? We got probably Mr. Nibbler. Nibbler, yeah! Named after the dog on Futurama or the Alien. Spoiler alert if you haven't seen it. Cute little Mr. Nibbler, all fat and fucking happy. And then one more, we got Mr. Runny Run, the run of the litter, Mr. Runny Run out there. That's all the dogs we have left for now. We had a bunch of other ones, but you know, they die of old age and stuff. Since they're already old, we get them. So thank you guys for supporting the show. I appreciate it. That's where your money goes. If you want to help out, please super chat me everything. Gonna read all the PayPals at the end of the show, super chats at halftime, as well as the Cashapp. So cool. Let's go get it going, folks. Gonna start the show with some Secret Police, and I had to make me a new intro for this. Let's do it. The Secret Police. Hey, it spelled secret. You fucking AI, goddammit. I guess I'm not worried about it taking over the world just yet. Someday, it's new though. It's only 3 years old. Eventually, it's going to learn how to spell words like secret. And hey, apparently the ice surge in Minnesota cost $280 million because there's always unlimited money to hurt people in this fucked up country. To detain 4,000 people, of whom only 30 were accused of violent crimes, regardless of what they tell you. Plus another 530 with minor traffic violations. That's $9 million per capture of the worst of the worst. Plus 2 civilian deaths, even more than that. 2 white folks. That's the only ones we're counting, I guess. But our tax dollars at work for the biggest suckers and losers on the fucking planet. American citizens. Imagine if we spent this much money locking up like serial killers and shit. But no, $9 million per capture. So yeah, endless fucking money from the Let the Meat Cake administration. Meanwhile, Can't trust nobody these days. They're doing whatever they can think of to nab up the brown folks. And here's another example of just getting punished for being a good dude. So they got these two ICE chicks out here. They pulled up in front of this dude's house, open their hood up, and they're like, oh, excuse me. Oh, my car broke down. He's a nice dude. He's like, I'm going to go help these chicks out because that's what I do. ICE nabbed him. Can't trust nobody. That's just shit. He's out there trying to help them. And then about 40 guys roll up. Nazi motherfuckers. Yeah. Don't help nobody. That's what they're trying to get you guys to learn. Just be a fucking asshole. That's the only way to make it in this society, I guess. The United States is scumbags. Some of the worst motherfuckers on the planet. So embarrassing. And also they killed another person. ICE killed a teacher in Georgia yesterday when they chose to chase a man who posed no danger and had no criminal history. Linda Davis was killed by ICE yesterday, a black woman, a beloved teacher, killed by ICE in Savannah, Georgia. So all over the country, terrorizing people, killing American citizens. And for what? Because a bunch of racist motherfuckers are worried that they're going to become the minority. Even if white people do become the minority, they're still going to be the number one demographic in this country. Yeah, they might be 49% white, and there might be 15% black folks and 15% Mexican folks, whatever. But it's going to be majority white, but it doesn't matter. They have to be 51% or more. They're going to freak out, kill everybody. So I guess that's what America voted for. I guess that's what you get. And craziness. Apparently this, I want to call her a butch dyke. I said it's an insult. I don't know. I don't think she might mind me calling her that. But anyway, apparently she was in the women's ICE facility and when the one gets released and says, hey, you grabbed my tit. You sexually assaulted me. And here's her response to that.
Is that funny?
And you liked it.
She liked it? Did you like it? Say it again. I don't know. Ask her. Go ahead. Yeah. I'm pretty sure you were crying in there. Yeah. I remember you shivering and crying.
The psycho. Yeah. You liked it when I grabbed your tit. Yeah, you was shivering and crying. Yeah, you would do anything for warmth, wouldn't you? You would do anything for help. Yeah, so you liked it, didn't you? We rule you guys. Woo! We making $50,000 in bonuses and $100,000 a year for raping you and laughing at you about it. MAGA, baby. Greatness. We great, America. Isn't this what we always dreamed of? Isn't this what we always wanted the country to be? Bunch of pedophiles and rapists laughing at us as they abuse us, as they spend all of our goddamn hard-earned tax dollars, make us pay for our own fucking abuse. And then this is what white society wants, I guess. The whole ICE thing is just a cudgel to beat brown people over the head with. Just like how white folks used to use the cops to bully black folks. Oh, you cut me off in line? I'm going to call the cops. We all know what they do to black folks. Oh, you pissing me off, you're brown? Let me call ICE on you. I know they ain't going to fuck with me, but you should all be fucking terrified because at any minute, one of us white motherfuckers can call ICE on you. Well, this guy just pretended he's ICE. I guess he's a cosplayer. He wants to be a Nazi so fucking bad that he goes into McDonald's and just starts grabbing a guy, ratting him up. He got arrested for this.
Video shows the moment an interaction between a man and the staff at a La Jolla McDonald's turned violent.
He grabbed me from the back, got my neck like really hard. So when that happened, all my coworkers jumped in him and he let go. No! But after that, he just punched me on the side.
The San Diego Police Department said around noon on Thursday, a man asked for the restaurant's manager, then wrapped his arm around his neck, all under the claim that he was an ICE agent.
Why do you think your 911 phone calls aren't working?
Ya no me conteste, nomás que se vaya.
Why do you think I'm willing to take 2 punches in the face with some illegal immigrant?
Yeah, if I wasn't ICE, would I come in here and just randomly attack brown people? I'm not crazy, but it turns out, yeah, you are, motherfucker. You crazy as shit. And so they arrested him.
Well, I make an arrest for immigration and customs enforcement.
Police arrested 40-year-old Joshua Cobb for impersonating a police officer and battery.
Such fucking losers. Imagine you could pretend to be anything and that's what you choose to pretend to be. A fucking Nazi. And another example, Karens these days using ICE to bully brown folks.
$1,000 reward. You want me to get it? Because she need a bitch. Don't worry. Put some kids.
She actually just tried to run us over with her kids in the car.
All right, here comes ICE. Look, here comes ICE. 911. Hey, I got a bunch of niggers.
You want to make
Yeah. Shocker. Because the lady was rude to her. Ah, let me call ICE. Let me ruin your whole life. Let me separate you from your families. Also, I'm a Christian. I love me some Jesus. Oh my God, Jesus, I can't wait to come live with you for eternity.
You are the birthday background.
Elias, no.
You just assaulted her. Bitches.
Hit me. She just hit me.
No, she assaulted me and my kids.
She assaulted me and my kids. Why do they always sound like that? I guess I'd be miserable too if I was that fucking woman. Meanwhile, another one of these guys driving by, a bunch of kids protesting ICE, and these old MAGA motherfuckers, they cannot handle it. Oh, no, you don't use your free speech. Oh, no, you don't use your First Amendment rights to protest. I got to get involved in it, because that's my president. That's my ICE rounding up the bad people. And so, yeah, he got his ass whipped. Yeah, what do we learn, Grandpa? What do we learn? Another doughy old white bitch. I don't know if you were ever tough in your younger years, but you definitely ain't now, motherfucker. It all passed you by. No wonder you're so miserable. Life didn't turn out as you hoped it would be, and now you hate everybody as much as you hate your fucking self. Put your red hat on. Mouth's the same shade as your fucking stupid hat, bitch. And I would say, what do we learn? But I know nothing. Nothing will ever be learned by these people. They're incapable of it. And then, folks, I ain't saying I condone this. All right. I would never say that. But you can't argue with results. Apparently, this woman set fire to a South Kansas City warehouse that was about to be sold to ICE. And then after this, the warehouse said, okay, we're not going to sell it to ICE. So, oh, no, I'm not saying burn that warehouse about to be sold to ICE. I'm just saying, I mean, I don't know, like back in the day, right? Would we wanted the heroes to stand up and burn down Nuremberg before they moved all the Jews in there? Would we wanted that? Yeah, I think so. So I'm not saying this woman's a hero. I'm not saying nothing. And that is my secret police coverage for this evening, folks. It's going to be a quick show. We're going to roll right through this motherfucker. Another slow news day. Boring week, but hey, boring's good. We're not going to complain about boring. Apparently, I heard that we might be going to war with Iran this week, which, if you're playing at home, is bad. So, yeah, hopefully that doesn't happen. Hopefully the week doesn't get more interesting. Keep it slow. And all right, let's move along, folks. I switched it back. I did it. Chud Classic. Hey, yeah, yo. And then we all say, Ric Flair, woo! Everybody loves the woos. I know you're doing with me at home. And first off, on the Chud Watch, let's check in on the economy and see how that's going. Dog shit! That's how it's going. Breaking! The Fed is going to print and inject $16 billion into the economy this week. Hey, I thought the economy was doing good. Why would you need to print and inject $16 billion into the economy if it's doing good, Donald Trump? But this is why the stock market is at an all-time high, folks. This is why the GDP keeps going up. All the GDP, all like a recession is 2 consecutive terms of the GDP being less than it was, right? Which is not going to happen if they just keep pumping more money into it. Of course, the buying power of your and my dollar in the bank gets eroded. It's literally stealing money from you and me. It's a backdoor tax. And usually I like backdoors, but not in this case. So, yeah, $16 billion. Most of it going to buy, probably stocks, quantitative easing, 90% of the stock's owned by the top 10% of the people. So more theft. They have everything, and it's not enough. They need more and more and more, folks. I guess they want us to ride in the street. Meanwhile, Ford shutting down a $5.8 billion factory just months after opening it, blaming Donald Trump. Yeah, this is what your tariffs get you, folks. Just 4 months after products started rolling off the production line, Ford has shut down a major factory, leaving 1,600 out of work. An electric vehicle battery factory in Glendale, Kentucky was born out of a partnership between Ford and South Korean battery manufacturer SK On. So I guess I lied. It wasn't the tariffs this time. It was the removal of the EV rebates. But despite promises of stable work and high-paying jobs, the $5.8 billion facility has been shut down just months after opening. The 1,500-acre factory that opened in the summer of 2025 was set to take the electric vehicle industry by storm and boost Ford's presence within it. Instead, it's now sits idle. To make matters worse, the workers who have lost their jobs are lashing out at the car manufacturer, but they're saying it's Trump's fault. Ford blamed a decline on slower than anticipated demand for electrical vehicles, highlighted Trump's policy in the big, beautiful bill to end federal credits for buyers of EV. The president ended the $7,500 tax credit for new EV vehicles and $4,000 credit for used EV vehicles. The spokesperson manufacturer said they changed the policy, significantly disrupted its long-term strategy, and it's partly to blame for the closure. So, yeah, what you gonna do? Manufacturing fleeing from the country, folks. They literally created 0 jobs last year. So I guess winning. I have no idea why America thinks Republicans are so much better at the economy than Democrats. It's never the case, but obviously that's an incredible failure by the Democrats. It's almost like they get paid to lose on purpose. They're the Washington Generals, and the Republicans are the Harlem Globetrotters, just dribbling the fuck all over us. If you ever watch a Harlem Globetrotter game, they don't play by the rules, baby. And they ain't got to, because they own the whole venue. It's their fucking show. And that's how it is in America right now. Meanwhile, these people that's running this, folks, Peter Thiel. That's the billionaire owner behind PayPal and Planeteer, who's been hired by the government to create dossiers on all of us, put us all in a fucking database, keep track of us. Peter Thiel exchanged 2,436 emails with Jeffrey Epstein between 2014 and 2019. Yes, that was after he was already convicted and a convicted sex offender. But it doesn't matter, folks. He will still get huge contracts. He'll still go on Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan won't say shit to him about it. The world will turn just as it always has. These are the motherfuckers getting most of the benefit out of that $15 billion they're injecting into the economy. Everything for them. Nothing for us. Same story every day in this country. And meanwhile, Michael Tracy, disgraced, I don't want to say journalist, just disgraced human piece of trash, was on Piers Morgan and pretended like his earpiece didn't work when this lady asked him a very, very straightforward question.
Who do you work for, Michael? Because I've never met anyone in my entire life who would like, who's paying you? Who do you work for? I think a lot of people are wondering this because I've never seen anyone quite like you going after victims of sex crimes and attacking them like this. So you must be being paid by someone in power who does not like these accusations that have been made against them. And I think it's fair to ask, are you being paid by any of the men who've been accused by Jeffrey Epstein?
I'm having trouble hearing right now. I wish I could respond to whatever nonsense she just blurted out.
I wish I could respond. I wish I could hear what you're saying, but I have no idea. I can't answer your question about who's paying me because I didn't hear it.
Asking you if you have ever been paid by any of the men who have been accused of crime.
Maybe somebody can
an astonishing coincidence that you suddenly lost your hearing when you were asked a very difficult question.
And rather telling it, I may say. That means a lot to us.
Okay, I'm not saying you didn't get cut. I'm just saying.
If he can hear you, can you ask him that question? Because he can't hear me, but maybe he can hear you asking that question.
Yeah,
I think it's a
Michael, can you hear me?
Did you just,
hear me,
I can
Michael?
hear you very faintly. Did you just allege that I'm somehow implicated in the Epstein criminality, or did I mishear you?
I asked you if you were being
Tara
paid
asked
by
if you're
anyone.
being. Tara asked if you're being paid by anybody to smear the victims of the Epstein
rather than
scandal.
defend the merits of her journalistic output, which she can't because it's indefensible, what does she do? She tries to impugn me personally, tries to imply or
You're not answering.
What's the answer to the question?
Of course, I'm not being paid by anyone.
Mm-hmm. I don't believe you, Peter Thiel. Probably paying you to shit on the rape victims of Jeffrey Epstein and his cohorts. And hey, Mr. President, your files are open. I kind of like that one. That wasn't bad. He got that Jeffrey Epstein dick. Doesn't look as much like a mushroom as it should, though, to be honest with you. They should have mushroomed that shit out. But anyway, too big, too. That's a solid 7-incher. We know Trump ain't got a 7-incher. But anyway, still funny. I like it. And what else we got on the judge? Oh, CBS, apparently. This is what they say. Everybody's disagreeing about this. But Colbert said CBS called him up, and he was like, hey, James Tallarico, who is running for the Senate over there in Texas, running against Jasmine Crockett, apparently. I guess she's in the House of Representatives now. She's trying to get her a seat in the Senate. And they're running against each other for the chance to run as a Democrat. So he was going to be on the Colbert Show. And the CBS lawyers called him, and they were like, don't put James Tallarico on your show because the Trump administration is cracking down on, I guess, left-wing people getting free advertisement. They want you to offer, I guess, a guest spot for everybody running, which usually the talk shows were exempt from that rule. But now they just going to enforce it whenever they want to bully these networks and to not platforming people that they find dangerous. And Tallarico, real dangerous guy, to be honest with you. I ain't going to get my hopes up about him too much because I know he's just going to disappoint me. He's going to get in there and probably turn into a fucking another John Fetterman, probably. Never have heroes. But I do understand why they're scared of this motherfucker because holy shit, can he talk? Case in point.
50 years, the religious right, a political movement, that is the perfect description for it. They convinced a lot of our fellow Christians that the most important issues were abortion and gay marriage. Two issues that aren't mentioned in the Bible, two issues that Jesus never talked about. Jesus in Matthew 25 tells us exactly how you and I and every one of our fellow believers, how we're going to be judged and how we're going to be saved. By feeding the hungry, by healing the sick, by welcoming the stranger, but a simple religion because Jesus gave us two commandments, love God and love neighbor. And there was no exception to that second commandment. Love thy neighbor regardless of race or gender or sexual orientation or immigration status or religious affiliation. And it's why I have fought so hard for the separation of church and state, to put those big things first, to put the love of God and the love for our neighbors before anything else. Because right now, what you've got is people baptizing their partisanship and calling that Christianity, when in reality, your politics should grow out of your faith, not the other way around. And so this separation between church and state is something we have to safeguard. It's something we have to fight for. And I think we need someone in the U.S. Senate who is going to confront Christian nationalism and say and tell the truth, which is that there is nothing Christian about Christian nationalism.
Yeah, I mean, it's too much Jesus for me, too, but I guess that's what we need. We have to sway some of these idiot fucking Christians who make up the majority of our society to jump ship. And you have to talk Jesus to them. I talk Jesus, too, sometimes. I try to tell them what Jesus said, point out what hypocrites they are. If it works, you know. But we'll see what he does if he gets in there. He'd probably win, though. Wouldn't be surprised. And then Elon! Fresh off the Epstein files where he was messaging Jeffrey Epstein. Hey, Jeffrey, when is your wildest party going to happen on your island? When are the little girls going to be there? Jeffrey, I won't be a little girl. Basically, that's what he was saying. All kinds of emails. So, of course, he all religious now. Elon Musk today came out and said, I agree with the teachings of Jesus. Yeah, you know, like the part where Jesus said it's easier for a camel to fit through an eye of a needle than a rich person getting to heaven, or he told you that if you want to follow him, you got to sell all your shit. You know, if anyone is the exact opposite in every fucking possible way for Jesus, it would be Elon Musk. But it doesn't matter. It's the asshole lupo. Doesn't matter what you do. You don't have to make amends for it. You don't have to own up to it. Just say you're a Christian. And Christians will forgive you. They will act like it never happened. And you can do it again and again and again. But as long as you pretend to be on their team, you can fucking literally get away with anything. Looking at you, Russell Brand. Meanwhile, oh, that's the same one. Fucking Elon. And then I forgot to mention James Tallarico. It was the Streisand effect. You guys heard of the Streisand effect? Basically, a lot of times we try to censor something. It just makes it more popular. Not always. Case in point, me. They censored the shit out of me. And it didn't make me very, very popular at all. But some people get more press when you censor them. And so millions of people saw the James Tallarico interview with Stephen Colbert because they put it on YouTube, and he got $2.5 million in 24 hours. So backfire. That's the way that shit works. But this is the kind of candidate that usually wins in this fucking country. Because we're not a serious people. It's a clown show. Here's a candidate. What's his name? Andy Barr, Republican Kentucky. And here's this latest campaign ad, y'all.
You know what DEI really stands for?
Diversity, equity, and inclusion.
Dumb, evil indoctrination.
That's not it at all.
Woke liberals spew it. Corporate losers fall for it.
Oh, God.
But thanks to Trump, America is rejecting that trash. And I'm leading the fight to end it for good. I'm Andy Barr.
Oh, God.
It's not a sin to be white.
Oh, what?
It's not against the law to be male.
Oh, my God.
And it shouldn't be disqualifying to be a Christian.
Okay, I'm not white. I renounce my fucking race. I do not want to be associated with these people. These fucking weak, pathetic pussies, okay? Everybody knows it's easier to be white in this country. 100%. I ask my white friends all the time who deny white privilege. And I'm like, all right, well, would you want to be any other race? And they're like, no. And I was like, yeah, you know what? White privilege. Because it's better in this country to be white. The whole fucking society was created for us. You're going to whine and pretend like it's tough to be white? That's so fucking pathetic. That's so weak. God damn it. That's sad, man. Anyway, what do you expect?
I'm Andy Barr, and I approve this message to give woke liberals something else to cry about.
Oh, I'm going to cry. I am going to cry because it's so ridiculous. It's so stupid. It's so shameful for you to pretend like your life is hard when pretty much, I mean, because you're white doesn't mean your life's going to be easy, but it's probably not going to be harder because of your race, right? I think we all know that, so it's just really stupid. It's really pathetic, but it's the white fragility movement, people. Eternal fucking victims. Never take responsibility, never apologize, and play the oppression Olympics all day long where you accuse other people of doing exactly what you're fucking doing. Ridiculous. Meanwhile, at least the conservatives are fighting amongst each other, and I love it. Apparently, all of the youths, the incels, the groypers, have turned against Jordan Peterson's daughter, Michaela, and vice versa. So Michaela, I showed you guys in the last show, Michaela was like, oh my God, all the little soy boy betas, they're so fucking annoying. All you incels, I hate you. And then all the incels are like, bitch, your daddy is who made us our incel. We could get women if we would listen to your fucking daddy. And then, so then she responded, let me do the whole thing. Talk to you guys in a weekish. She got shit on repeatedly, hardcore, and so she's got to bail out. After the losers calm down, I'm going to hang out with my 6'5" husband. That's right, I got a 6'5" husband. His height is a status symbol, you fucking short-ass losers. Don't want no short man. I got a tall drink of water, you fucking incel losers. And 3 kids by 2 baby daddies. And get out of the cesspool of the groypers that my daddy created, or whatever they are on here after I successfully insulted at least 4 of them and 1 not. I'm so awesome with my insult to my 6'5" husband. Have fun attacking me on the internet. Oh, I will, bitch. You're welcome for something to do. I needed it. I'm bored as fuck. And so anyway, incels clap back, y'all. Aiden, I think he's the king of the incel. That's what I heard. It's so crazy how superficial and vapid she is. Yeah, it's almost like her dad is not a good father and raised a spoiled brat who nobody should look up to. My husband is 6'5". You have multiple baby daddies. Wrecked your dad's life. Probably had degrading and infectious sex with Andrew Tate. The sex isn't even the debated part. You were impregnated by a guy who thought he was a demon. And you're worried about grapers and calling them incels? You're probably the reason your dad wrecked himself on drugs. Oh, snap. Your lack of humility. Oh, I do want to point out how... why is Jordan Peterson not responsible for his own actions? Why does he have agency? Why is somebody else responsible for the fact that he's a drug addict, okay? I'm sorry you guys decided to make a weak, pathetic, crybaby drug addict your daddy who made you such fucking losers that no woman will touch you. But that ain't Michaela's fault. She a bitch, but it ain't her fault that you're losers, to be honest with you. This incel has been denied by predatory and entitled women like you. But at least the incel isn't the archetype, as your dad would say, of the chaotic feminine and its poison for society. Oh my God, kill yourself. Seriously. Holy God. This is why you can't get women. Just listen to yourself. I don't know, like, I'm just thinking about this the whole different way that I used to think about it, right? I think maybe we need more suicide hotlines, but... instead of when they get a call, immediately trying to talk to people out of suicide, they like ask questions first. Like, okay, well, why do you want to commit suicide? And they're like, oh, well, I'm an incel. I listen to Tim Pool all day and worship Jordan Peterson and I can't get no women. And then the people will be like, yeah, okay, I agree. Then kill yourself. You know yourself better than I do. Go for it. Like, I think we need more of that. I'm just saying, not less. Anyway, I hope they kill each other. Meanwhile, at least king of the incels, gay-ass Booger Nick Fuentes, is telling them not to vote Republican anymore. So maybe they'll lose in a landslide at the midterms. Booger Eater says, don't vote! Do not vote in the midterms. The Republicans have to lose. They have to lose. They have to crash and burn. A cleansing fire is the only thing that will save us. It cannot be fixed. Fuck them. Fuck Trump. Fuck MAGA. Fuck all this stuff. It can't be fixed. If it could have been fixed, it would have been fixed in 2025, but it wasn't. They made every mistake. Anyway, I agree with it in this one small instance with Booger Nick Fuentes. Don't vote at all. Stay home. And that is my Chud Watch for this evening. Quick one. Going to be a quick one tonight, as I promised you. Nick speaking the truth. I know, right? He all mad. He's like, I want a fascist Nazi to win in the next election. And so we had to get rid of the Republican Party so a real fascist takes over. Like, it's not already a fascist. But he doesn't care about anything he says. It's just all to create chaos because that's how he makes money, just being an edgelord. He'll say that this week. Next week, he'll be a fucking Democrat. The next week after that, he'll be a fucking Scientologist. Whatever gets clicks. And that's what does get clicks in this worthless fucking society. That's what gets rewarded. And all right, folks, please forgive me for my very quick commercial. Hey, shut up, Dusty. Folks, I'm an independent journalist. Hello, my name is Dusty Smith. I run an animal sanctuary also, but the important thing is I make content. I put it out for free. I don't have no advertisers, no ads on my show whatsoever. I don't have any fucking sponsors. Nobody tells me what to say except for the super chatters. So if you like what I do and you want to support the animal sanctuary and independent journalism, please consider chipping in a couple bucks. If you click on the more button on every video I'll make, the very first link leads you to my Patreon. Lied. Where the fuck is it? Here it is. Boom! And if you click on the become a member, basically it asks you to kick in a couple bucks, 10, 20, 2, 3, whatever you have. I'm not a televangelist. If you don't have it, don't give it. But if you have a little bit to kick in, please help me stay on the air. I've been doing this for 20 years, and I want to keep it going. And if you like what I do, please help me out. And as a bonus, get access to all the after parties. Folks, I have said I don't have an after party tonight. I tried. I have a little bit. I have this much starting here and going down to here, but it's not enough for a full after party, so it's going to have to wait till Friday. I'm working on it, though. I worked on the show for about 12 hours today, at least, just today alone, and I don't have very much. But once again, that's a good thing. It's always good when nothing happens. So I'll see you guys at the party Friday, and please help me out if you can. And all right. AJ told me to leave my QR code up while I'm reading the super chats. I'm going to take his advice. Aim your camera phone at it. PayPal me if you're watching the replay. Please help out the show. Or while you still can. Thank you in advance. And all right. PJD for $20. Sorry I can't watch the show live. It's date night. Fuck yeah. Get you some, PJ. I'll catch you tomorrow morning. I'll watch it then. Hey, take your time. Focus on the important things in life. Baby, sick. 10 tickets, love me some BBC. Woo! How was your family engagement, BBC? Appreciate you. If you got to check BBC, be sure to tune in Friday and check the community section of YouTube for your ticket to all the after parties. All the elements are there, too. They're good. You should go look. Rebecca Boys, other hero of the show. BBC Rebecca, keeping the show going. The cliche of truth is stranger than fiction can only be said so much in this timeline. Yeah, it's hard to believe this is real life. I know we say that every show, but every show gets wilder and wilder. And I know you're talking about the brainworm section. It's coming up in Beyond Parody. Saving that to the end. Thank you, Rebecca. Buy the ticket for the ride. Fuck yeah. Buy the ticket for the ride. Got to break up my Australian accent for our future motherfucker Mount Ombre. Smoky Stew's delicious. For the pups and the kitties, thank you, Smoky Stew. Gonna make them fat and happy on your dollar. And BBC, speaking of heroes, I have been on the road again. On the road again. Just can't wait to get on the road again. And I have landed in the desert. Hey, stay cool, buddy. I had a very triggering incident on Tuesday. I would like to say to the employees at Wood Spring Seats in Gilbert, Arizona, that racism is expensive. Yeah. I got to say, BBC makes people pay for racism, and it's fucking hilarious. Literally, this show is paid for by racism, but in a good way. Thank you, BBC. Southern Abroad, Tellerico is up against one representative while Crockett is against a different one. Are you sure? I thought they were going against each other. Two separate seats. Are you sure that's true? Because she came out and said that Colbert was lying, and I read that. I don't know. I'm not going to argue with it because I don't fucking know. Thank you for the clarification. Ivy Evans, 10 tickets. Woo! Thank you, Ivy. How are you tonight? Good to see you. Hero Ivy Evans rocks. And Sweetest Croner, 65 of them. For my buddy Hendry Faye. Thank you, Hendry. I'm going to assume that's a lot of money. You rock. And all right, folks. Help me out. Super chat me, folks. Got to keep the lights on. Got to keep the show going. So if you like what I do, I'll read your words. End of the show. But for now, let's see. I think we got some... What are we doing? Trash World. We got a big old Trash World. Been a real trashy world this week, y'all. Trash World. It's a trash world. It's a dumpster fire and as hell is a trash world. A trash world. Everything sucks. All the goddamn time in the trash world. Folks, we had another goddamn trans shooting. We just had one in Canada. A school shooting. And now a MAGA Nazi trans woman killed their ex-wife. Two other people. Maybe their kids. I think they were trying to shoot their kids or something. At an ice rink. Crazy shit. It's like conservative Christmas. Every time a trans person does a crime like this, they're like, see, we were right. This person, Roberta Esposito, Roberta Dorgano on X is being reported as the shooter. 3 people have been confirmed dead, including the shooter. A woman stated earlier today that her father was the shooter, had mental health issues, and was very sick. So, this person had a Nazi tattoo on their arm. They're a big-time Trump supporter. Trans my whole life. Post-operation. Back Trump 100%. Love America. They don't stand for me. They don't speak for me. Fuck these commie assholes. So we had a Nazi trans woman who was a Trump supporter and hated trans people. Only in America, folks. But I do think, it is notable that there are, seems like a lot of trans shooters lately, folks. I don't think it's right just to ignore it. Now, it is a small percentage of the total shooters, obviously. Most of them are white, straight dudes. But they blow it way out of proportion. You hear way more about it when it's a trans person, for sure. But like I said on the last show, I think probably the reason this is because these people are just unhappy to begin with, right? And so they're trying everything they can think of to make themselves happy. And then, of course, the most radical thing you could possibly do, nothing's worked. Well, the most radical thing I could do is transition, right? And then they do that, and that doesn't make them happy. So like, well, fuck it. I'll just kill my ex-wife and my kids or whatnot. And I'm still not saying that most trans people are like this, because they're not, right? It's a very small subset of them. But I think that's probably a lot of it. When they do the most drastic thing they can possibly think of to change their life, and they still don't find joy and happiness in their life, then they just freak out. So Anyway, if you guys hadn't seen this footage, it's really kind of hard to tell what's going on here, but I'll walk you through it. So this person comes in off screen. I think this is the trans person, and they have a gun in their hand. And then I think that's their ex-wife they see. And so then they just bend over, they start shooting. So they got the gun in their hand, and they're shooting. And then somebody jumps in and grabs the gun, and then they get killed too. So crazy, crazy times. But yeah, Trump Nazi. Like I said, Trans my whole life, post-operation, back Trump, 100% love America. MAGA, woo, MAGA. Of course, all the conservatives on my timeline, they're not focusing on that. They're focusing on the trans part, as always. Ball Tim Pool says, so a transgender, far-right, anti-Trump, anti-Semitic guy shot up a hockey rink. Yeah. Wasn't this person anti-Trump? Of course not. Conservatives actually get off lying to you. It's the same reason like narcissists love to abuse people. It's like they love to see what they can get away with and see people still like support them and worship them. And they're like, oh my God, I can do anything to worship me. So they'd rather lie to you than tell you the truth, because if you keep supporting them, keep believing their lies, there's no penalty for them lying to you. It feeds into their ego. They can literally get away with anything and there's no comeuppance, right? But of course, that's a fucking lie, as I showed you. But here's some more examples of the fact that it's a lie. Here's the same person. That's okay. Trump will have his own Rushmore. I call it Trumpmore. And yeah, but Trump returned before Jesus. This person was a super Trump freak. So not surprising that they're only focusing on the trans part. Another terrorist MAGA Nazi shooter. Meanwhile, speaking of trans people, Idaho House approves anti-trans bathroom bounty bill because genital inspections coming to a town near you actually going to get paid a bounty for it. The Idaho House on Monday widely approved a bill that expands on the state's law banning transgender people from using their preferred school bathrooms. Man, I would hate for them to feel comfortable. House Bill 607, written by the Idaho Family Policy Center, would allow people to sue if the government entities and private businesses don't ensure their restrooms and changing facilities are separated by sex. Before too long, folks, they're going to mandate that every house has to have two separate bathrooms for different sexes. Going to be in your bedrooms, making sure, folks, and they're not the only state doing this. Apparently in Kansas, the Senate overrode the governor's veto of the anti-trans bill. So even the governor can't stop genital inspections. The Kansas Senate overrode Governor Laura Kelly's veto, putting the state one step closer to forcing people to use bathrooms in government buildings that match their biological sex at birth. So, yay! I guess you're going to have a guard walking around telling you to drop your pants. Hey, I want to whip my dick in a heartbeat. You guys want to see it? Not you. I'm just saying, like, if I'm in a bathroom and somebody walks in and they're like, show me your dick, I'm going to show it to them. You got to. It's the law, baby. Whatever. Meanwhile, did you guys hear about this crazy story? So this story crazy in a lot of parts. First off, this woman was an online fitness influencer, and her husband killed her and the man she wanted to date with. That's not even I guess that's the craziest part of the story, but even as crazy, woman had 11 kids. 11 kids! All this woman did was spit out kids and do butt exercises. Anyway.
Where a woman in the process of getting a divorce was tracked down by her estranged husband, who then shot her and her date here in this parking lot. Social media influencer and fitness coach Gloria Zamora inspired busy women to get and stay fit. But behind the strength she exhibited on camera, her personal life was taking a hit. Zamora spoke out about her pending divorce to her thousands of followers just last week on the Horizon podcast.
Instead of you being supportive, you're over here trying to like just bring me down.
On Saturday night, the 40-year-old alongside 43-year-old Hector Garduno was shot and killed outside a Fontana sushi restaurant. The shooting caught the attention of several off-duty law enforcement officers in the area who responded to the sound of gunfire, including an off-duty San Bernardino County Sheriff's deputy.
Apparently he was driving on the street outside of the shopping center and heard the gunshots and saw what had happened, made a U-turn at the light and got out of his vehicle to confront the suspect.
Lizarraga was shot and killed during the confrontation.
Man, crazy shit. I mean, it's so scary being a woman. They can just kill you for anything. Got to be in constant fear, but yeah, says they about 11 kids. That's some crazy ass shit. And yeah, I guess that's butt implants. I'd be scared to have implants like that. How do they not rupture when you're doing squats and shit? I guess they're tough. And then you guys hear Jesse Jackson died. Deleted, belly up. I have mixed feelings about Jesse Jackson. I guess he was a civil rights leader, but a lot of times it seemed like he just interjected himself in his shit in order to get like jobs for his family and his friends and shit, and make money off like racism and stuff. So it wasn't for that, but anyway, the Reverend Jesse Jackson, who impassions oratory and populist vision of a rainbow coalition of the poor and forgotten, made him the nation's most influential black figure in the years between the civil rights crusade of Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and the election of Barack Obama, died on Tuesday. He was 84. His death was confirmed by his family in a statement which said Miss Jackson died peacefully. So deleted. Belly up, Jesse Jackson. He was okay, I guess. Apologize. Yeah, they made fun of him real bad on Saturday Night Live. Man. Then, speaking of dead people, apparently we found out how actor Peter Green died. Remember Peter Green? He played Zed on Pulp Fiction. Apparently, during Christmas time, he got drunk in his apartment and actually shot himself under the arm. What? Typical Zed. Anyway, that's why you don't handle firearms, folks. It's not a toy. Feel bad for him. Anyway, that's a bad way to go. Shoot yourself in the underarm with a gun. So, Zed's dead, baby. Zed's dead. Deleted belly up. Meanwhile, speaking of people that are soon to be dead, Shia LaBeouf got this shit kicked out of him. I don't know if you guys know, but he lost his wife last year. Mia Goth. You guys know this girl? She's hot as shit. Mia Goth. Good actress, Mia Goth. Anyway, I didn't even know they broke up. Next thing you know, he spiraling out of control, drunk as shit. He's down there on Bill Street, New Orleans, and he's screaming faggot at gay people, which never goes well. Next thing you know, he getting the shit kicked out of him by large black people. Here's the video footage.
The charge is crazy. The charge is crazy on that, bro. Happened. It ain't working. Stay down. Stay down.
Slapping Shia like a bitch.
I'm telling you, chill. I'm gonna beat the out. Tell the out. I'm gonna beat the out, boy. Chill. Cut that out, bro. I'm telling you. We ain't out that You do that one more time, we ain't gonna take it easy. Hey, down. That's enough, man. You ain't talking.
So they held him down until the cops got there and they arrested him. Get your shit together, Shia LaBeouf. You guys ever seen that video he's in, that Sia video, where he's in that cage dancing with that little girl? That's such a weird video. Like the first time I saw it, I wasn't paying attention. I saw it half my eye, and he's like dancing. They're doing this ballet or something, and I was thinking to myself, that girl looks really young, but I didn't really pay attention. I was like, all right, maybe she just looks younger than she is. And then the next time I saw it, I was like, oh my God, it's a child. Why is he ballet dancing shirtless with this child? But I guess it's supposed to be like a father-daughter thing. That's not his daughter. It's just weird. The whole thing was weird to me. I don't know. Anyway, that is my trash world for this evening, folks. All trash all the time. It's, I got a rubber band as a heart or something. You know what I'm talking about. It's a good song, though. Legendary fight with Shia LaBeouf. LaBeouf got LaBeouf. Yeah. He needs to get in some AAA or some shit. Find Jesus. Work it out, LaBeouf. He got arrested 3 hours and he got out. Yeah. Not going to keep him in jail very long. He's too fucking rich, that's for sure. That music video was viral. The girl was always in Sia videos, not that one. Yeah, I know. I've actually seen all the other videos now. Now I know. But at the time, I didn't even know. And I was just like, what? This is all really weird. I think Mia Goth is really unattractive. Oh, okay, well, to each their own. I think she's pretty hot in some of those movies. All Sia's videos had her. Yes, they did. All Sia's videos had her. But that video was weird. And all very long, folks. You guys are never going to believe what the fuck happened. They raping all your kids! Religious bullshit. Religious bullshit. Religious bully shit. It's time for religious bullshit. It is time for religious bullshit. And folks! All right, you guys might believe this. I don't know. But apparently they finally caught one. Kentucky Baptist pastor arrested on child sex charges. A Daviess County man who was listed as a worship pastor on a local church website was arrested Monday night on multiple charges related to sexual assault of a juvenile, according to the Kentucky State Police. And of course, it's been 1 day since my last show, so going to be several of these. Oklahoma pastor gets 15 years for molesting his daughter. A former North Tulsa pastor is sentenced to 15 years in prison after pleading no contest to rape and child abuse charges involving his own daughter. And of course, hat trick. Florida pastor charged with molesting teen at church. A pastor at Miami-Dade Church was arrested after he allegedly inappropriately touched a 15-year-old victim. According to Miami-Dade sheriffs, he was arrested last week in Palm Beach. He's a pastor at Theophile, you mean pedophile? Church in Miami, so close. Meanwhile, the New Jersey diocese agrees to pay $180 million in an abuse settlement. Crazy shit, bankrupt them, but hey, there's always fucking money in the church, right? All you stupid Catholics, you'll continue exchanging your very, very valuable finite life hours for money, and you're going to give it to pedophiles, and the pedophiles are going to use it to pay off their victims, and you're going to keep going back, and you're going to keep taking your children, and they're going to keep raping them, and they're going to keep charging you for their rape, and you're going to keep paying it because you're the dumbest motherfuckers to ever exist, right? Fuck Catholicism. Meanwhile, I covered this story back when they first got arrested, but now apparently they've been convicted. You guys hear about this one? Pastor and wife convicted of running a Home Depot theft ring. They called it Anointed Liquidators. So basically they ran a Christian drug rehab program, but instead they brought drug addicts in and they're like, don't quit doing drugs. Go shoplift from Home Depot. We'll resell all the shit on Amazon and we'll pretend like we're some Christian business doing this for Jesus, called Anointed Liquidators. They made millions of dollars, folks. $2 million over 8 years. So pretty much you could justify anything to yourself. They're probably telling themselves, hey, God wants us to do this. Hey, we're using the money to help drug addicts. Home Depot don't need that money. We need it, baby. So anyway, enjoy prison exactly where you belong. And that is my short and sweet religious bullshit this evening. Yeah, Florida, always Florida. Trump will pardon them. No, he won't, because they don't have enough money. I guarantee you they don't have any money anymore. So if you ain't rich, you don't matter in this country. Michael Jackson, yeah, they don't care about us. I heard that the other day. I heard a remix of it. It's pretty good, to be honest with you. Jeebus told me to do it, man. Back when I used to run porn websites and I was a big-time Christian, I used to tell myself, Jesus wants me to do this. Because look, these porn websites are going to exist whether I'm running them or not, and some sick motherfucker will probably take that money and do bad things with it. So Jesus wants me to do this. And so I put all the porn on the internet, y'all. Hell yeah. I ain't ashamed of it. And I wasn't at the time, actually. I was really ashamed of it. No taxation without files, I wish. I found Jesus. He was behind the couch. Why he hiding? I'm just saying. He can convert a lot of people. He just showed up. And all right, folks, I got Beyond Parody followed by one hero tonight. So get your super chats in. If you want to, hey, there's a QR code. Go to it. But for now, prepare to finish off with a happy ending, my children. It's time for... Beyond Parody. I fucked that whole thing up. It's like my first time I've ever done this show. Anyway, you guys ever heard Candace Owens try to pronounce shit? Not surprising to me that she's not that intelligent, to be honest with you. As someone who always pronounces every word perfectly, I can't abide by someone who has a job speaking for a living and can't pronounce basic words. But Candace Owens, she's dumb as shit, and everybody been making fun of her lately. Let's take a look at Candace Owens pronouncing the word antidote.
And so I'll give you an analogy, or actually an anecdote, not even an anecdote, a reality of how that can serve people.
Let me give you 2 or 3 anecdotes. In fact, she is so famous for butchering words. Some dude made a whole video. Let's have a look.
Hey, Candace, let's do a take and just be mindful of the pronunciations. Let's not do anything weird.
I have so many explosive revelations to share with you.
Oh, wait. No, it's revelations. You know what? We can move on.
You got, if you can't compartmentalize.
No, sweetheart, it's compartmentalized. Just take that one more time.
You have to be able to compartmentalize that.
Compartmentalize.
That we have to compartmentalize. Compartmentalize how you feel about somebody personally.
Are you doing this on purpose? Is this a bit? Are you trying to get clicks or something?
Can't compartmentalize, but really, it was about the architecture.
Oh, this is the big one. It's architecture.
We just like the architecture.
Architecture, not architecture.
Love the architecture.
Architecture.
Yeah, no, like he loved the architecture of things.
You really don't know how these words are pronounced? You speak for a living.
Prince Harry abdicates England, causes this whole race kerfluffle.
Oh, no, it's kerfuffle.
We knew a kerfluffle happened.
Kerfuffle.
Because this dress kerfluffle.
Pronounced kerfuffle. Kerfuffle.
Designed quite literally with the intention to mock me and Tucker Carlson. It's always got to be Tucker Carlson, Cameron Owens.
It's Candace Owens. It's Candace.
That's her name.
Let's cut here. I'm going to go take my life.
Dursty Smith is not amused. Learn your words, Candace Owens. Anyway, subsequently, motherfuckers, I saw you type that. I can say it sometimes. And then, this is kind of funny. So, one of the bigwigs in the manosphere is this guy from Fresh and Fit. He's just a moron, of course, because everybody in the right-wing manosphere is a fucking idiot. But he's, I guess, trying to take Charlie Kirk's place and debate dumbass college kids at colleges. And this college kid trolls him, and this is kind of funny. College kid gets up there and starts asking him a question and then pretend like he's reaching into his backpack. You know, after Charlie got shot, everybody a little nervous. Watch this shit.
Myron Baines, this is my biggest dream to come see you. So I wanted to ask you a quick question real quick.
What are you doing, bro?
What you doing, bro? What you doing, bro?
My notes. I'm pulling up my notes.
Nah, man, nah. You gotta chill out.
Okay, my bad,
out, bro.
So
what's wrong with you?
Okay, no, I was about to ask you a question.
Nervous. Woo! Getting a little bit nervous there, Byron. That is your real name. Let's watch that again.
So I wanted to ask you a quick question real quick.
Everybody running. Get the fuck out of here,
What are you doing?
What you doing?
Notes. I'm pulling up my notes.
Nah, man, nah. You gotta chill out.
Epic troll. Love that shit. And then one more on the Beyond Parody. Did you guys see this one? Why is everything so weird? Why are we run by cretins? Apparently, Captain Brainworms, the guy who's in charge of the American healthcare system, because of course he is, decided to put out a video advertising exercise and whole milk with Kid Rock. And they're like, hey, what can we do to advertise whole milk and exercise? Hey, why don't we exercise in a sauna in our blue jeans? Yeah, as you do. And they put out this video. Oh, my God. What are you doing? Why are you in your blue jeans? You got a belt on. The fuck? Why are you in a sauna? What the shit, man? Folks, what is he doing? He gets in the fucking cold-ass tub in his blue jeans? Who does this? I don't know. I guess that's normal, folks. Who among us hasn't exercised in a sauna in our blue jeans and then just jumped in a fucking tub of water? Because it's badass. Fuck yeah, right? I don't know. This fucking country is just so weird. We are not a serious people. Anybody can shoot steroids to their ball sack and then fucking lift 30 pounds. What a shit country, folks. But hey, we're not a serious people. It's a clown show. And that is my Beyond Parody for this evening. Nasty ass blue jeans. I guess they think that's a cool look. I don't know. Seems odd to me, but what the fuck do I know? Maybe that's what all the youth are doing these days. Maybe exercising in your blue jeans is hip. No cap. Bussin'. Moggin'. And all right, folks, I got one hero. Let's motherfucking do it. We could be heroes just for one day. And tonight's one and only hero, Giancarlo Esposito. You guys know this dude from Breaking Bad, but he's also in every show. He sure has done a lot of work since Breaking Bad. Anyway, this motherfucker telling us it's time for a revolution. I'm glad somebody's saying it.
It's time for a revolution. It's time for it, and they don't even know that's what they're starting. You know, some very rich old white men are exerting their power to suppress our own people, thus creating a feeling of civil war in the streets, preparing the haters to hate, teaching them how to shoot. They're not even trained right, to kill. This is all a preparation for a very insidious problem that's happening in our world. And for me, I have to speak out that we will not be iced out. This is not going to happen. They can't take us all down. If the whole world showed up on Putin's doorstep,
the one who
or
knocks.
on the Iranian's doorstep, or in Washington, it would they'll kill 550 million, however, but the rest of us would survive with a new. This is time for a revolution. It's time for it, and they don't even know that's what they're starting. But we have to be strong enough to know that we can change the world. We have to change it from within. So if I'm spiritually ready and right, you know, and I'm ready to understand other people and to agree to disagree with them and say, okay, let's find the solution together, then that starts to change things. Not by deporting immigrants, not by killing brown and even white people on the street. It's crossing over now, and believe me, this is gonna really spark the nature of so many people.
Yeah, it's like 50 million. I don't want to be one of the 50 million people that dies. Maybe we should have a revolution. 50 people gotta die. That's a lot of people. But anyway, love me some Giancarlo Esposito. He knows about revolutions. He was on that Far Cry game. I played that one. And all right, folks, that's my time. We had a short show today, but hey, short's better than no show, right? As long as we get to hang out with each other. Showing up half the battle. Folks, if you bail out, please hit the like button. I would appreciate it. Most importantly, please help me and the cats and the dogs. You saw the dogs. They exist. I promised. Help me out. PayPal me. All that good shit. I got me a nice little card in the mail. Let me go. I'll just keep on the screen. It says, Happy Valentine's Day. Woo! Hell yeah. Dear Dusty, will you be my Valentine? Of course. I expect absolutely nothing. Hey, well, then you won't be disappointed. But you are welcome to come to Ohio. Fuck yeah. And join me for veggie sushi. I don't like sushi, but I do like watermelon and watermelon on the day. Keep up the good work, Jennifer D. Fuck yeah, Jennifer. Very, very kind of you, and sent me a $25 Amazon gift card. That's as good as money. Always good to hear from you. Appreciate you. Happy Valentine's Day to you, Jennifer D. And all right, let me go ahead and load up the PayPal real quick before I move on. PayPal.com. All right. Sky Blue Spectra. Viva la Revolution. I heard that shit. Thanks for the show. Awesome as always. Hey, I do what I can. Thank you for supporting the show, Sky Blue. You rock. And, Drac or Doc, close enough. Free Kashmir from brutal illegal Indian occupation. I love Kashmir. That shit's soft as fuck. Maybe that's not the same word. Anyway, yeah, I'm with you. Free Kashmir. And I hate living in Kansas. I lived in Kansas for a while. It was all right. I liked Kansas. We don't have marijuana, and every state bordering us has it. Tell you what, I ordered some weed from that Sticky Butts place. They never sent it. I guess I'm shit out of luck. I guess they went out of business or something. That fucking sucks. I finally found me a place to send me weed, and they screwed me. Not in a good way. Also, ICE just started snatching people up in Kansas City metro area. Kansas City dangerous. I live in Wichita. Wichita was much cooler. I don't think I got any new PayPals. John Froderick sent me $25 last week. Lisa Ashburn sent me $20 last week and sent me another $666. So appreciate you guys from last week. If you're watching the replay, though, hook your brother up at PayPal. Help keep me in business. The last show was light. This show's light. So we'll see if I stay in business or not, folks. It's all good. I have a transgender friend in Kansas. I hope they will be okay. Some coin for the animals and you, Dusty. Thanks for all you do. Hey, thanks for supporting the Veggie Out Girl. And yeah, all my trans brothers and sisters out there, stay safe. They don't want you to exist. Don't let the motherfuckers beat you down. Hey, Dusty, watch from my island. Hey, keep your hands on my Lucky Charms. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so ignorant. Love you. Love you, Irish Pride. Hendre Faye. I already read that. All right. Anything else popping? Hey, yes. There will be a video. Love you all. All right. Hell yeah. go subscribe to Melanated for Life. That's BBC's channel. And looking forward to hanging out with you. He's going to come hang out with me on my birthday. Perfect timing. So I'll have probably a little video of me on BBC so you guys see what BBC looks like come March. And all right, folks, that's my time. I'm going to be back Friday. It's only a day and a half away. I don't have any cat treats, so I guess you cats are shit out of luck. Not like you spoiled motherfuckers even going to show up for it. Whatever. Folks, I love the shit out of you. Thank you guys for joining me. I'll see you guys on Friday. You guys have a good Thursday. Good night, everybody. Mwah. Oh, let me play a song to play us out. Hey, we're going to play, I didn't even, what the fuck is it? Where did I save it to? Over here? Oh, yeah, Brainworms and Billionaires. In honor of Captain Brainworms, got to play this one. Good night, everybody.
I ain't no doctor, ain't passed no test, but I say it with confidence so they think I know best. Got a name that shines, got a voice that tears, and a head full of brainworms and billionaires. I shot me a bear, left it cold in the night, like my facts and my logic out of mind, out of sight. Got no proof, but who really cares, long as I got brainworms and billionaires. Brainworms and billionaires running the game, sold them some nonsense, they shouted my name. Don't need no science, don't need repair, just give me them brainworms and billionaires. Said Wi-Fi's deadly and tap water's bad, folks eat it up now, ain't that sad? Ain't got the brains, but I got some prayers and a whole lot of brainworms and billionaires. Even bigger, more rowdy, bar anthem vibes. Brainworms and billionaires holding the keys. America's run by conspiracies. Who needs the truth? Who even cares? Just give me them brainworms and billionaires. Now Trump's still preaching, calling me mad. Said I'm too crazy, well ain't that sad. He's got his merch, I got my stares. We both got brainworms and billions.